Addressing the hurdler lead leg, what we want to teach our hurdlers not to lead with the foot, but to lead with the knee. So a great drill that we use to teach our hurdlers leading with the knee is a stationary lead leg drill. You basically set up the hurdle, stand on the side of the hurdle, and focus on driving the thigh up to the chest, heel close to the butt, driving the knee up first, and having a dorsiflexion flexion movement with the lead leg foot.
Mistake that high school hurdlers are taught right away, or young hurdlers are taught right away, is how they address the hurdle with the lead leg. And so when you watch video, sometimes it appears that there's a straight lead leg, and in fact it actually doesn't start off straight, it actually starts off bent. And so it's important that the coaches emphasize to lead into the hurdle with the bent knee right away when you're leaving the ground. And as you start to move forward, the lead leg will actually unhinge at the knee and open slightly. But if you lead into the hurdle right away with your foot trying to have a straight lead leg, then what you're going to do is you're going to drop the hips of the hurdler, and it's going to be hips dropping back, and in all actuality you're trying to go forward. So you're working against the hurdler when you actually lead with the foot versus leading into the hurdle with the bent lead leg. So a bent lead leg means leading into the hurdle with the knee first, and then it will unhinge and open as you're traveling over the barrier. But you do not want to run to the first hurdle or any hurdle and lead with the straight leg and a straight lead leg, which is going to cause the hurdler to not be in a power position to dive through the hurdle. Now, if you notice, his lead leg in this drill is always bent. His lead leg is addressing the hurdle, is bent. So he leads into the hurdle with the bent lead leg this way. And he doesn't try to take the lead leg and snap it down to the ground. So what happens if you snap the lead leg down to the ground, then it forces him to be in this position to open up. And when the hurdler opens up, now that takes too long. It's so much longer and slower for the trail leg to move around. And then when it moves around out to the front instead of underneath. Then what happens is it drops your hips. And now you're asking the athlete to actually jump through the hurdle in a non-power position. So from here, with the leading with your foot, drops your hips back behind you, and now you're telling them to go forward. So leading into the hurdle with the foot, you go back and then to go forward, when the whole idea is to continually to go forward. So we lead into the hurdle with the bent lead leg, with a bent knee and a bent lead leg, so we're able to continue to push forward through the hurdle and move the trail leg so it lands underneath. So pay attention this time to how the lead leg is bent, and then the trail leg continues to move into the armpit, knee into the armpit, with the trail leg landing underneath.